Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're going on a bit of a digital treasure hunt. We're going to uncover the hidden details of Brazoria County properties. And the best part? We're doing it entirely for free.
Seriously, have you ever wondered how to dig up the dirt, literally and figuratively, on a property in Brazoria County without spending a single dime? Well, stick around. By the end of this explainer, you're going to be an absolute pro at navigating these government databases. Zero third-party fees required.
So here's our treasure map for today. We'll quickly cover why you'd search property records, the difference between the county clerk and the CAD, exactly how to search online, how to decode that property data, some cool tips, tricks, and maps, and then wrap up with a quick recap and a very important disclaimer.
All right, Section 1. Why search property records in the first place? Let's look at the practical applications.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer, maybe an amateur historian, or you really just want to understand your own tax assessments, these public property records, they are an incredibly powerful tool. I mean, you can trace back property ownership history to see exactly who held a parcel of land over the decades. If you're buying real estate, these records are a lifesaver. They help you anticipate local tax obligations and, crucially, verify the legal title so you don't get hit with any surprise liens or encumbrances down the road. You can even dig right into the land use and zoning details to see what can actually be built on a specific lot.
Moving on to Section 2, the county clerk versus the CAD, and understanding Texas's dual agency system.
So Texas operates on what's called a dual agency system. The really crucial takeaway here is that property data isn't just sitting in one massive centralized database. Instead, it's split between two distinct entities. There's a legal and structural separation between the recording of your actual legal title and the assessment of what that property is worth for taxes. Think of it kind of like a two-sided coin. On one side, you've got the Brazoria County clerk. They handle the legal side of things. They're the official recorder of deeds, legal titles, mortgages, liens, the whole shebang. If you need to prove who legally owns a property, the clerk is your go-to. Now, on the flip side of that coin, you have the Brazoria Central Appraisal District, or CAD for short. They don't handle legal title at all. Their main job is to establish fair market tax valuations, measure lot dimensions, and track market trends to facilitate local property taxes. Knowing which agency holds which piece of the puzzle is literally the secret to a successful search.
Okay, Section 3. Let's get into exactly how to search online using these free portals.
If you're looking for physical descriptions and tax valuations, you'll want to use the Brazoria CAD search portal. It's super easy. First, just open your browser and go to esearch.brazoriacad.org. Second, pick your search criteria. You can easily look up properties by the owner's name, the street address, or a specific property ID if you have it. Third, pop your data in. And fourth, just hit search. You'll instantly access the public appraisal role, which covers all taxable residential, commercial, industrial, and even mineral property in the entire county.
Now, quick heads up on a really common stumbling block: formatting. When you're searching the CAD system by owner name, you absolutely must type the last name first without a comma. So if you type John Smith instead of Smith John, your search is going to come up totally empty. It's a small detail, but a real game changer.
Now, what if you need to view the official deed? Check out the mortgage history or verify the legal title. For that, you'll pivot over to the county clerk's portal. The clerk uses a Tyler Technologies self-service portal for all their official public records. To view these specific legal documents, you just need to create a quick, free account on their site. It is a separate step, yeah, but absolutely necessary for proper due diligence.
All right, Section 4, decoding property data. Let's make sense of these results.
Once you've got your hands on the raw data, here's how you actually use it. The ownership history lets you verify the legal chain of title right before buying a home, which is huge. Tax assessments help you anticipate future tax liabilities so you can calculate your escrow needs without guessing. And those land use details, they reveal the physical descriptions so you can truly understand the local zoning limits and building specs for any given parcel of land.
Moving to Section 5, tips, tricks, and maps, specifically the advanced free tools you can use. 280,226. That's a massive number, right? Well, that is exactly how many active spatial records are currently managed by the Brazoria CAD's interactive GIS map. It is this huge, highly detailed visual database right there at your fingertips. Inside that interactive map, you can toggle some really amazing mapping layers on and off. You can overlay parcels and lot lines, city limits, school district boundaries, and even the Brazoria County floodplains. You can click directly on a parcel polygon on the map, and it'll instantly pop up its physical address, valuation metrics, and precise deed references, stuff like the recorded volume and page numbers. It's honestly just an incredibly fun and intuitive way to explore the county.
Okay, let me give you some preemptive troubleshooting here. You've got to be extremely careful not to confuse Brazoria CAD down in Ankleton with Brazos CAD over in Bryan, because of how close they are geographically and the fact that they both use the acronym BCAD. People mix them up all the time. If you accidentally log on to brazoscad.org instead of brazoriacad.org, your search for Brazoria properties is going to fail every single time. So definitely double-check that URL.
Finally, Section 6. Let's do a quick recap and go over a very important disclaimer. As amazing as these free tools are, we have to remember this professional disclaimer. These online databases, they are not official title repositories. Plus, some information might be redacted because of state laws. These systems update constantly, so if you're dealing with a transaction that requires strict legal compliance or court admissibility, always verify your findings directly through the official Brazoria County Clerk channels.
But with that said, you are now fully equipped to independently navigate Brazoria County property records totally for free. You understand the dual agency system, you've got the formatting tricks down, and you know exactly where to find those interactive maps. So, now that you have the map and the tools, what property are you going to search for today? Go out there and uncover some data.